My beloved child, why are you still carrying what I never asked you to hold? I see the weight on your shoulders. I feel the heaviness in your thoughts. You wake up with it, and you lie down with it. You call it responsibility. You call it strength. But deep inside, it feels like a quiet ache that never leaves. Today, I've come to tell you something that will change everything. You were never meant to carry this burden alone. This message is not an accident. This moment is not random. I have arranged this encounter because your heart has been whispering for relief. You have asked for healing, and now I am answering you. Healing does not begin someday. Healing begins today. If you skip past these words, you may miss the very truth you have been praying to hear. So stay with me. Listen closely. Here is something I am about to reveal that will lift the weight you have been dragging behind you for far too long. You think you must hold it all together. You believe if you let it fall, everything will collapse. But my child, I am your foundation. I do not tremble when you are tired. I do not weaken when you are overwhelmed. I'm strong enough for both of us. Right now, as you listen, I want you to make a simple act of agreement. Like this message as a quiet declaration that you are ready to release what has been crushing you. Share it with someone you know is silently struggling, because there are others who need this same freedom. Write in the comments, "I release it," and let those words become your first step toward healing. And remain connected. Subscribe and stay close, because I am not finished speaking to you. There is more restoration ahead. My beloved child, I am calling you into freedom. The burden you carry is not proof of your strength. It is proof that you have been trying to survive without resting in me. But that ends now. I am about to show you why you can finally set it down. My beloved child, I know what you have been carrying, even the parts you cannot name. You smile in front of others, but inside you feel stretched thin. You tell everyone you are fine, yet your thoughts race when the room grows quiet. There are nights when you replay old conversations, wishing you had said something different. There are mornings when you wake up already tired, not from sleep, but from the weight of expectation pressing against your heart. I see the guilt you have been dragging behind you. The regret that whispers, "If only I had known better." I see the pressure you feel to be strong for everyone else, to hold the family together, to keep showing up even when your soul feels empty. You have been afraid that if you let your guard down, someone will see the cracks. You fear disappointing others. You fear failing me. But my child, I have never been disappointed in you. You have confused weariness with weakness. You have mistaken emotional exhaustion for lack of faith. When tears filled your eyes and you quickly wiped them away, I counted everyone. When you lay awake staring at the ceiling, whispering prayers you could barely finish, I was there in the silence. I heard the words you did not say out loud. I understood the sighs that escaped your chest when you thought no one noticed. You have been carrying shame that does not belong to you. You have been holding responsibility for things that were never yours to fix. Some of your burden comes from wounds that were handed to you by others. Some of it comes from choices you regret. And some of it comes from trying to control outcomes that were always in my hands. I see the heaviness in your chest. I see the way anxiety grips your thoughts and makes even small decisions feel overwhelming. I see how you question yourself, wondering if you are enough, wondering if you will ever feel whole again. You have not told anyone how close you have come to breaking. You have not admitted how tired you are of pretending to be strong. But I know. I have always known. And hear me clearly, my beloved child. You are not failing. You are not forgotten. You are not too far gone to be restored. Your struggle does not disqualify you from my love. It draws me closer to you. I am not standing at a distance, waiting for you to fix yourself. I am sitting beside you in the middle of your mess, in the middle of your confusion, in the middle of your pain. I am not ashamed of your tears. I am moved by them. You feel unseen by others, but you are fully seen by me. You feel overlooked, but you are chosen. You feel fragile, but you are held. I have been watching over you through every silent battle. And now, my child, I am ready to show you what to do with the burden you have been carrying for far too long. My beloved child, now I will tell you the truth that will begin to loosen this weight from your soul. You were never designed to carry this alone. Somewhere along the way, you began to believe that strength meant silence. You thought maturity meant suppressing your pain. You assumed that if you just tried harder, prayed harder, worked harder, you could fix what feels broken inside you. But that belief has been exhausting you. Hear me gently but clearly. You do not earn healing. You receive it. You have been trying to prove that you are worthy of peace. You have been striving to show that you deserve restoration. But my love for you was never based on performance. It was never a reward for perfection. It has always been a gift. You also believed that this pain was your punishment, that perhaps you deserved to feel this heaviness because of past mistakes. But I do not teach my children through torment. I guide, I correct, I restore, but I do not crush. Shame will not come from me. Condemnation will not come from me. Those voices telling you that you must suffer to make things right are not my voice. My voice calls you closer, not pushes you away. The burden you carry has roots. Some of it is fear, fear that if you release control, everything will fall apart. Some of it is pride disguised as responsibility, the belief that if you do not hold it together, no one will. Some of it is unresolved pain that you buried because you did not know how to face it. But my child, surrender is not failure, it is trust. When you cling tightly to what hurts you, you block the very healing you have been asking for. When you insist on managing every outcome, you rob yourself of the peace that comes from placing it in my hands. You think letting go means giving up, but letting go, in my kingdom, means making room for me. I am not asking you to deny your pain. I am not telling you to pretend everything is fine. I am inviting you to bring the full weight of it to me. Not pieces of it, not the polished version. All of it. You do not have to understand every detail of your future to release today's burden. You do not have to fix every broken piece before you come to me. I am not waiting for you to be stronger. I am waiting for you to trust. The truth is this: the burden feels so heavy because it was never shaped for your shoulders. It does not fit your spirit. It was not crafted for your destiny. You have been carrying something that only I have the strength to hold. And now that you see this, now that the scales are beginning to fall from your eyes, you must choose. Will you continue striving in your own limited strength, or will you allow me to carry what has been crushing you? I am ready to take it. My beloved child, now that you see the truth, let me strengthen you. You are not alone in this process of healing. I have never stepped away from you. Even in the moments when you felt abandoned, I was standing closer than your next breath. You measured my presence by your emotions, but my faithfulness is not determined by how you feel. I remain steady when your heart feels unsteady. What feels delayed in your life is not denied. You have looked at the calendar and wondered why things have not changed. You have prayed and waited, and sometimes you questioned if I heard you at all. But I am working in places you cannot see. I am aligning circumstances. I am softening hearts, I am strengthening you in ways that will prepare you for what is ahead. Healing is not always loud. Sometimes it is quiet. Sometimes it feels slow. But do not mistake slow growth for absence. Beneath the surface, roots are forming. Stability is being built within you. The very areas where you felt weakest will become the places where you stand with the greatest confidence. You are covered. You are protected. You are not exposed to the future without my guidance. I go before you. I walk beside you. I stand behind you. There is no step you will take where my presence has not already prepared the ground. The mistakes of your past do not cancel the promises over your life. They do not erase your purpose. I am not intimidated by your history. I am the one who redeems it. What you thought disqualified you has only deepened your compassion, strengthened your resilience, and shaped your understanding. My beloved child, you are stronger than you think, not because of your own power, but because my strength rests upon you. When you feel like giving up, I sustain you. When you feel uncertain, I steady you. When you feel fragile, I hold you firmly. This burden you are releasing will not return with the same weight. I am teaching you a new way to live, a way that is rooted in trust rather than fear, in surrender rather than control. You will begin to notice lighter thoughts. You will begin to breathe more deeply. You will start to sense peace where anxiety once ruled. And when doubt tries to creep back in, remember this moment. Remember that I promised you restoration. Remember that I declared you covered. Remember that I called you free. You are not walking toward an empty future. You are walking toward renewal. I am restoring your joy. I am renewing your mind. I am rebuilding your confidence. What once felt like an ending will become the foundation of a new beginning. Stand tall now, my child. Not in pride, but in trust. I am carrying what you cannot, and I will not fail you. My beloved child, now it is time. You have heard my voice. You have felt my nearness. You understand that the burden was never meant for your shoulders. So in this moment, I ask you to make a decision. Not tomorrow. Not when you feel stronger. Now, release it to me. In your heart, picture yourself placing every fear, every regret, every heavy expectation into my hands. Do not hold back a single piece. Give me the guilt. Give me the anxiety. Give me the need to control every outcome. Let your surrender be complete. This is where healing truly begins. You were never created to live crushed by yesterday or afraid of tomorrow. You were created to live held, guided, and loved. And as you let go, feel the shift inside you. Feel the tension loosening. Feel the weight lifting. I am taking what hath been suffocating you, and I am replacing it with peace. Carry this truth with you. You are not alone. You are not behind, and you are not broken beyond repair. I am restoring you day by day. Tonight, you will rest differently. Tomorrow, you will rise differently. The future before you is not dark and uncertain. It is covered in my care. Walk forward now with calm confidence. When the old burden tries to return, remind your heart that it no longer belongs to you. It is mine, and I am more than able to carry it. You are safe with me. You are loved by me, and your healing has already begun. Be at peace, my beloved child. My beloved child, as this word has lifted your burden, there are countless others still suffocating under theirs. When you sow into this mission, you are not giving to a channel. You are placing seeds into souls that are crying out for light. I have said, give, and it shall be given unto you. And this is not an ancient whisper, but my living promise to you now. When you release your generosity, You open rivers of healing for someone you may never meet on this earth. If your heart is burning and you feel stirred to help, that is me inviting you. Do not ignore that holy nudge. The harvest of comfort, restoration, and salvation grows when my children choose to sow. Your super thanks becomes oil that keeps this lamp burning. Your PayPal donation becomes bread in the wilderness for the weary. The links are waiting for you in the description, and the QR code is before you as a doorway of obedience. This is not a casual moment. It is a prophetic one. As you give, you declare that darkness will not have the final word. As you sow, you participate in lifting burdens far beyond your own. And hear me, the one who refreshes others will himself be refreshed. I see your generosity, and I will multiply it back into your life in ways you cannot predict. Peace will guard your home. Provision will meet you at the right time. Joy will rise where fear once lived. Do not delay. Step into this act of faith. Sow the seed. To abort the mission. Let healing flow through you today.